A lot of folks anxious to see how the Sooners would respond after losing last week against Baylor. 6-4 Iowa State in Norman after last week's overtime win over previously unbeaten Oklahoma State. So you had red hot and ice cold and a miserable day for football, but perfect for our own Caden McFarland.
Shaq, just like the weather today here in Norman, it wasn't always pretty, but for OU, it was crucial. The Sooners effectively bounced back from that loss to Baylor last week, and most importantly, keep those Big 12 title hopes alive.
Let's hear it for your Sooner football senior class.
A cold, rainy senior day on Owen Field had injured Ryan Broyles receiving a big ovation. First quarter, Blake Bell and that Belldozer package just unstoppable in goal line situations of late, but not here. Bell decides to pass and is picked off. Iowa State leads 6-3 after one, but the Sooners D would hold and they go right back to Bell. That's more like it. Touchdown Sooners. It is 10-6 after a 42-yard run by Trey Franks on a reverse. Bell scores his 9th touchdown in the last 4 games. Sooners lead 17-6. OU forces 4 Iowa State turnovers in the first half. Senior Travis Lewis, the interception, looked like he would score his first career touchdown, a much coveted first career touchdown, but it's called back for holding, leads to a field goal. Sooners lead 23-6 at the half. After a scoreless third quarter, Trey Franks again on the reverse. This time for 45 yards. He was OU's leading rusher on the day. It sets up Michael Honeycutt's 4th field goal of the game, 26-6 OU, and that's your final.
You know, we both played under adverse conditions, and, you know, it had an effect on the game. I really feel overall our players, for the most part, handled it really pretty well.
Even when they made some plays, really happy with how they responded and handled some adverse conditions. And again, it was good to see them smile.
You know, just give you confidence. You know, the guys, you know, that came in, you know, and stepped up like Corey Nelson. You know, maybe, you know, this game, him coming out big, you know, he'll be ready, you know, to do the same thing next week.
Up next, no big whoop, just bedlam for a Big 12 title.
But I believe our team's also excited about it. They know it's a one-game season with the chance for the Big 12 championship. That's where you want to be.
It's for the championship. It's for the ship. So I know both teams are going to go in there firing out.
Obviously, it is bigger than Oklahoma, Texas, and it's bigger because it's for all the marbles.
You know, this is Bedlam, and you know, it's for the Big 12 title. So. Yeah, that's really enough said.
So the question now, can those Sooners seniors go out as Big 12 champions? A win next week against Oklahoma State would accomplish exactly that, giving this senior class its 3rd Big 12 title in the last 4 years, and Bob Stoops his 8th Big 12 title overall. In Norman, where the Sooners improved to 9-2, Caden McFarland, 2 News works for you.
Thank you, Caden. Bedlam, 7 o'clock kickoff from Stillwater. 1 week from today, OU comes in with a win. The Cowboys looking to rebound from that heartbreaking loss against Iowa State.